What's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Joe here. How are you doing? It's Friday and I love it. Guys, I launched my voice acting course like 3 hours ago. We got like 50 students already. It's been open for 3 hours. The feedback has been amazing. I'm thrilled. I can't wait. I can't wait to go full throttle on this course. It's gonna be so much fun. Man, I'm just excited. I'm super excited for everything. You guys are amazing. Friendly neighborhood Joder, man. See, I'm liking this. I think I'm gonna use. Do you see what I did with the lighting? Now I've got this one on a little bit, but this one on a lot. Also, can you see like I've had a stressful day? I'm sweating from like the tips of my sleeves down to like the bottom of my rib cage. And I have this gigantic, I mean phenomenally large bowl of soup. It's a really big bowl of soup. It's my family's chicken soup because both of my children are sick. As are, I think, pretty much every child in this country are sick. Anyway, guys, so today's really fun. We've got Noir here, who I'm going to bring in just a second. Noir has been hanging out with me on Shadowverse since like 2020. We did the buddy system together in 2020 and have kind of like hung out a little bit now and then since then. And he's here because I'm finding the meta very confusing for this one. To do like a meta deep dive, we're gonna build. I got some crystals in Shadowverse. We've got some new decks to build, and it's just gonna be great. I'm just excited to hang out with him. So I'm gonna give him a call right now using this machine here. And make sure that I have the right voice and video settings. Yes, okay, that's correct. Hey, Noir.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm awesome. It's Friday. It's been a fun, crazy day, and I got soup, so we're good. We're here. We're live.
Awesome.
So don't say anything too profane.
Okay, I'll try.
So how's life been, man? Are you still competing in Shadowverse land?
I am still competing, but obviously this year has been, a little bit less in terms of the competitive side because obviously like World Grand Prix doesn't exist this year due to them not being sure about the whole like global health situation and how that would pan out.
Right.
So yeah, there's just been less of an emphasis on like international competition. Like SVO still exists. There's even those, there's like a lesser of those per year now. But yeah, I'm still competing. Mainly just like writing guides and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I was just we have a couple of experienced Shadowverse players in the chat. Nova is one of the most experienced, who says the meta is going to change in 2 weeks anyway. So maybe I guess I'll see you again in 2 weeks. But I was finding myself like just kind of getting my ass handed to me, even though I was using the, arguably overpowered dragon discard deck. But I didn't really recognize for the first time, like I really couldn't get in the rhythm of how a bunch of these other decks were being played. So I bought myself a ton of crystals and I wanted to kind of like both experiment with what's going on with the discard deck. And maybe if I'm playing it incorrectly, although I feel like I am. I feel like I'm a competent enough player. Wait, Hina, how do I say crystals? Is it crystals? What do you say? Is that like a weird way to say crystals? You're confusing me. Anyway. So I guess I could stream this to you so you can see what I'm doing, right? That doesn't make any sense. There.
There we go.
Otherwise,
right,
that's ridiculous. Yes.
All right, that makes it easier for me.
Yeah, sweet. So let's take a look before we start buying things, although I'm excited to. I have some like Shadowverse retail therapy. Let's take it. So this is what I have set up for the discard deck. I believe this one was actually provided to me by Nova.
Okay.
Who had just called you the real Shadowverse legend, by the way.
Oh, that's very kind of them. I appreciate that. Not so legendary this year, but I'll take it. Okay, so this list, well, I mean, it's got the slim margin, so you'd like to see that. But I'd say, let me just send you what I'm working with right now. This is the list that I'm playing right now. I think there's like a few like flex spots in this deck, which aren't like a massive deal, but okay, this is the deck code.
Okay,
I just
cool.
pasted it to you.
Let's see what we got running here. What I find most often with this deck, and I don't know if it's because I'm not playing it right or whatever. Let's do new deck code. We'll see if I have everything I need.
There's a good chance that there's a couple missing.
Oh,
but...
I've got it. I've got everything.
Actually,
holy crap.
All right, not bad. Yeah, so basically Glistering Angel, good card kind of, but it's one of those cards that's like really situational, and I think in a lot of the cases where you would like to have it, there's like other things that you can do that can still kind of win you the game anyway. It's not a card that you want to see all the time. So I think one Glistering Angel is like really it's like standard now.
That was the card that I found that I didn't use hardly ever, except it was nice if I needed to wipe something big off the board, because there's not so much board control stuff going on in this deck.
Sure, yeah. The main point of it is, I guess, for the mirror or against other decks that would play Gilnelis, like Forest maybe, where like you're trying to stop their invoke. But I think we're gonna see, hopefully, in some of our games that there are like other ways that we can sort of win in those situations. It's not something that we really want to see all the time, and certainly not to the point where we won 3 of. And Feline was a card that you didn't have before. Feline, I think, is really, really, really good.
Yeah, it's been played against me a couple times, and I was frustrated by it. So, and
right,
Dragwood,
yeah, the extra like play point cost on the enemy hand is really good, and Dragwood, of course, is just more ramp. That's mainly what you play it for. There are like occasional cases where you might play it for 10. There are a lot of ways for us to save Evo points with this deck. Like Sealong evolves for free.
Right.
Uranus is like a self-evo, so it's quite possible to save an Evo point all the way until we can play 10 play point Dragwood, which is like a bit of an edge case, but it does exist, and it's a 5 play point ramp card, which is not bad either.
Yeah, which I like. Actually,
yeah.
I revealed that card, I think. I did, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
The one that always kind of gets me is Uranus. I never play it in its appropriate way, and I'm constantly finding that like when I get to the point where I might have less than X amount of cards in my deck, there's nothing on the board for me to strike. I have to choose something to banish, so it's like it just comes out and does nothing. Like I don't think I've ever won a game with it. But we'll see. Let's jump in. We'll just jump right in.
Yeah, let's just play some games. Yeah, Uranus is one of those cards that like has some counterplay from the opponent's side. Yeah, depending on the game, sometimes you just have to use him for like the less than 20 effect just to heal up a little bit and get a bit of damage, so that then like you can finish them off with, like Lumior, or like sometimes even Augite Worm for 9. I've only had like a few games like percentage wise where I win with Uranus for less than 5, but
yeah.
It does exist.
So when we're setting up our mulligan here, traditionally I'm like, oh, I just want oracles in my hand. But do we really just want discards? Like, am I looking for Augite Worm? And it's like, there's nothing here that I want, right?
Nothing too important. I think you can keep the Sealong is okay.
Just because to have something rampy in my... Oh, yeah,
because we can ramp it on like turn 4 or something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, not perfect.
I think it's arguable that you could keep the Orbed Cancer there as well. Because the thing is, like, we want to have a certain number of discards so that Argent is not like destroying our hand. But the nice thing about this deck is that because we play Angel's Blessing, it's not the end of the world even if we play Argent a little bit earlier. It is possible to recover your hand size if you have. Long is one of those cards because it's kind of like a 1-card turn. She kind of just does it all by herself.
Right.
And then Angel's Blessing, obviously, just to let you draw a lot of cards. This turn we can probably just pass here. I don't think playing the Augite Worm.
You don't want to toss, or you don't want to discard.
Yeah, not yet, because I don't think there's anything too great to do here. Ideally, like Dragon Newt's Might is like a good card to keep if we want to just like YOLO discard stuff. I think I want to just like get a little bit more information. Oh, speaking of which, that works. So we can just now play Augite Worm on the Dragon Newt's Might that we just drew.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so we actually get the extra.
Yeah,
draw.
Dragon Newt's Might is like a pretty common solo keep because like if you're drawing a bunch of random cards, you can rely on drawing a discard, right? And then you always would like to have a card that just replaces itself for free. So that works out.
Wow, 3 Sealongs. Okay.
That's a lot of Sealongs. You can probably just play one and then force them to have like some kind of answer. Yeah, and then like if they don't, there's like a pretty high chance that they don't really remove it right away, so we can Evo on board, and that's gonna be fine. What the? Okay.
Okay,
they're playing.
Okay, I don't know what that was all about. All right, so here we have Sealong, Evo, and then that's it.
Yeah. Sealong, Evo.
I've got nothing to fear.
And we don't really need to play out the token. We can just keep it in case we need discard fodder or something like that.
Yeah, it's nice discard fodder. It's also nice to help clear the board later.
Yeah. We're not really concerned about the hand size right now.
What an interesting...
Jerry.
All right.
Yeah. So, already I have no experience against this deck in this expansion. This is not exactly something you see very often. Maybe more common in the depths of AA, but... okay, another Uranus.
Do we Sealong again?
Yeah, guess it's a Sealong again, and then
I could use both the titles to clear rather than trade.
Yeah, might as well. I think that's fine. We have a million of those in hand already.
Beg my forgiveness.
And a 1.
Now.
Yeah.
And a 2.
Yeah.
How many cards say the tribulations continue? I think there's at least 3.
Sorry, the what?
There's a line that comes out and they say the tribulations continue. I know that the Shadow Guide says it. Mirabane just said it, and there's another female that says it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge expert on the voice lines, to be honest. So we can ramp to 10, and then hopefully we can do something with Norm Blanc on the following turn. So this is looking like Dragwood, and then we can evolve. No, we don't need to evolve him, but...
So do we want to play, like, I'm concerned about my health here. Do we want, like, a Gil Evo to drain and then Dragwood?
Gil Evo... it's tough because we don't have an easy way to clear the 7/7.
Well, I've got the Tidal Tyranny
in
hand, which could do it. He's not.
We can Gil Evo, target the 7/7, trade over the 3/3, then play Tidal, and then play Dragwood.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. So we heal for 4, it's not bad. Gil Evo.
We don't Evo, we Evo this way?
Yeah, target the 7/7 so that we can clear it with the Tidal Tyranny. Yeah, trade over the 3/3 first, and then play the token, then play the Dragwood to ramp.
Got it.
Yeah. So...
Well done. Okay.
Okay, so no evil points left, but... Yeah, but we are living, and we're gonna have Norm Blanc. We have drawn, like, no discards, though, so these Uranuses are not super useful right now. This is kind of like what I was alluding to earlier. When you keep a card like like a sort of a slower ramp card like Sealong, it's not
Right.
bad to keep Orb Cancer along with it because it's just like a solid discard. It goes like +0, which is
If they don't
like pretty solid. You can't like go minus with it like you could with Agite.
Right.
wounded warrior. Seek succor
They're
here.
just playing cards. I don't really know what to expect from their deck. Oh, I revealed that card.
We're always looking
Nice.
for new crew members.
Okay.
Okay, so
I guess we're gonna start with Nomadic Conductor on the Norm Blanc
Yeah.
because I think that's always gonna happen.
we'll see what we pull here. Okay.
Okay, that is more cards, I guess. We can start with the Orbed Cancer on.
I would say one of the Uranuses, yeah?
I think we're gonna need both Uranuses.
You do? Okay.
If we're gonna like try to win later on.
So what are we
I
thinking
think
then?
maybe the Glistering. I think we're gonna, yeah. I think we might need the Argent just to keep our hand moving.
I was hoping we would draw another 2 noirs. That would be cool, and then I could do that. But okay, so
Yeah, we can. I think we have to play Argent on Feline and Nomadic. Does that get us to?
we'll have 3 left. Let's see what we got. And then we've got. I could discard the other noir.
Yeah.
Think, Rowen.
I know.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
getting
Yeah,
impatient. I
this is,
totally understand.
Yeah. This is not ideal.
No, but it's not terrible either. Especially with this now. But having 8 health, I'm not sure where this is gonna go. Aha. Yeah, all right.
It comes to consume.
I had somebody the other day play Ravenous Sweetening on me while I had a Lumi on the board.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah,
they
like
killed themselves.
they were
we're
definitely. Oh
out.
my god.
This is the 3rd time I've lost to
Okay.
Infinite Flame in the
Oh,
last
Jerry's
like, day.
OP. What the? Okay, I think the biggest takeaway was that we had to keep the Orbed Cancer because we were just like our hand was really slow, and if we drew the Lumior a bit earlier, the Argent we would have for sure drawn earlier. We could have played that instead of the Dragwood, and then
Yeah.
that would have left us with a few more options. Like just not being able to even play the Uranus for 20 there is just super bad. Yeah, I think we just needed to keep a solid discard if we were gonna keep Sealong.
This curse
Now,
is my
yeah,
strength.
Infinite Flame Dragon becomes like I didn't like that card at all, but it becomes an excellent counter to Noir and Blanc because it leaves it on the board for it to attack. All right, so here we're gonna toss, right?
Toss Norm Blanc, toss Feline, and then we just keep Dragonewt's Might. Okay, that's
Good setup
pretty
for
good.
turn 4, depending on what we pull here.
Okay, so we can just turn 2, run the Dragonewts with that,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can probably play the Argent. Oh, okay. We can play the Nomadic Conductor here, and then next turn play Augite probably, and see what happens. And then, yeah, as you said, the turn 4 Argent.
Okay. Building a hand, building a hand.
Okay. I assume the opponent's playing Evil Blood. Okay, never mind. Never mind, they're playing Wrath.
Wrath.
Okay.
It's a fun deck. I'd be interested in playing that. All right, so Argite to Dragonute for this one, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
And then Argent will be active next turn.
I would have enjoyed a Oracle there. Face for this, right? I don't feel like.
Yeah, we hit
Just a-
face with the 2/2. Yeah, that's for sure.
Anything else?
I think I'd rather tempo out the Gilnolis here than the Feline.
I agree.
Greed. It comes
Okay.
to consume me.
Only one stands to ascend tonight.
Bloodsucker.
I tell you what, man. When they turned these to Storm, I was super pissed.
Oh yeah. But they used to be Storm. Honestly, I was kind of surprised when they originally nerfed it. Like, it felt like it kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest.
All right, so we're tossing Gil and Phylene? Or are we tossing Gil and Nomadic?
This one's kind of tough. I think Gil and Feline toss is fine. Nomadic lets us like keep playing no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like we're in a decent spot right now, so I think as long as we're not like left with a horrible hand, we should be fine.
Trade or face?
Here.
Yeah, okay.
It just
all depends on how many more bats they have.
Have 3 Norm Blancs in hand. We just need more ramp.
And so our pact is forged.
Greed.
All right.
It comes to
Oh, they play Heal Malaise,
Yeah.
that's fine.
scatter like the blossoms.
Yeah, no board after this.
With a bite for anyone else.
Sis. I'll have to write a score for
Okay.
this.
See long?
Oh, nice.
The world is within my core.
Yeah, we could have discarded something and then played that after, but honestly, it doesn't matter too much. Can play the Orbed Cancer on the Nomadic, or on the Angel's Blessing is fine as well,
Yeah, okay.
since we're evolving this. Yeah, we're gonna evolve that.
I don't, I mean, we could discard the Tidal Tyranny to see if we can pull something.
Yeah, since we're in overflow now, I think that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
Okay.
now we're talking.
Alright, that works.
That's 10 play points next turn with potentially, depending on what I top deck. But we'll see.
Ugh, I've had enough of this.
Now, the question is, do we want to just pop off with 2 Norm Blancs, or do we want to save it so we can discard all 3? Because we can discard 2 of them with the Nomadic and then double ramp to be at 10 if we wanted to do that right away. That would be an option. But we can play the Oracles first and just see what we draw. I play at least one first. That's
Hey, there
always
we
gonna
go.
happen. Argent. Okay.
So that's
Wow.
we can play all 3, right?
That's right, yeah. So we can play the... Oh, we wouldn't need to play the Oracle then in that case, because the Argent ramps already.
Oh, I was gonna play Orb Cancer and Nomadic to toss all 3 Noir and Blancs.
Yeah, I mean, that works too. That actually might be a little bit better since we just drew Lumior anyway. Yeah, that's...
Rod and brains.
Turn the noise into harmony.
Yeah, and now these Uranuses are gonna be playable on the following turn.
Be consumed by the dragon's roar.
Yeah, and then make sure we trade into the 3-2 with the 4-4. That's Bane.
And brains.
Hit them in the face. Yeah. Like, technically, an even stronger turn would be, since we saw that we drew the Lumior, to just go for Lumior triple Norm Blanc on the
Oh, we
following
could have,
turn.
yeah.
But, because, like, it's, like, spreading it out over 2 turns versus having, like, a really insane singular turn. I honestly am not sure about Wrath Blood, so I can't even say for certain which would be the best. But I think our next turn is going to be pretty good.
This is
A delicious trickle
I don't know.
crimson.
Are they even
I
gonna be
mean,
able to-
it should be pretty hard for him to clear this anyway, so
Yeah, I know.
I feel like it doesn't matter too much.
Can they even clear 1?
Bittersweet.
Oh, there it is.
They
Sorry.
can,
I
they can
did-
certainly clear.
I
They
did
can certainly
bad
clear
math.
1. Yeah.
Excellent work.
I don't know if they can clear 2.
Not bad.
If they don't clear 2, I believe
it.
they're just
Yeah,
they're just
because
dead
it's,
probably.
It's
Yeah.
Lumi plus Argente plus whatever, and that's plenty. So we'll just do it that way. Here we go.
Yeah, play Lumi,
It doesn't
discard
matter.
whatever. Yeah.
Leave everything to your big sis.
When I first started playing this deck, it didn't even occur to me how much damage Lumior did until like I played it for like a couple of games. Like, wait, this card is like
Yeah,
not okay.
that's all.
Yeah.
That was pretty insane.
Yeah, we beat Wrathblood. We
Yeah,
did it.
I don't think I've ever done 3 Noirns in a turn.
Defeat isn't an option.
Yeah. Pretty crazy the things that this deck can do.
Yeah.
The top end of what this deck is capable of is really crazy. It's just like can be really susceptible to like the early aggression if we take too much damage early. We already saw that happen once
This
against
curse is my strength.
Right.
against Jerry of all things. Okay. Okay, we can keep the Oracle and the Argent here probably. Toss the Philly.
Yep. Look at that. Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't help us
that's-
for turn 4, but we'll see.
It's not bad.
I'll take it.
Okay, this has to be Evil Blood, surely.
Nothing there.
Pass here. Blistering is pretty relevant-ish in this matchup to stop them from evoking
What's the invoke?
their 4/5 storm once they have 6 evos.
Ahaha. Yeah, that's the like. I'm better at playing my deck. I really don't have the mental capacity to play another person's deck yet. You know.
They're just YOLOing the Scorpion there.
Yeah, I get it. So in this case, just Oracle, right?
Yes.
I mean, I could discard, but I don't. All right.
Oracle, and I think we can just chill since we're gonna go minus with the Argent, it looks like. So I think having
Probably, yeah. The two-
discard fodder
yeah.
is gonna be more valuable. The 1/1 can just stay there, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, wow.
That
okay.
sucks. Okay.
So we can play the Angel's Blessing just to start the turn. That's basically free.
All right.
Okay.
What are we
We
pitching?
can play Argent, discarding.
Now, why wouldn't we
Like,
have wanted to play 2 Argents here? Because the second one would have triggered. Oh no, it's times discarded, so it's not.
Yeah,
it's
times
not,
discarded,
okay, not
yeah.
cards discarded. My bad. Okay, so what are we tossing? Gil and a Philene?
We can discard the Glistering Angel since he's really behind.
Oh, okay.
So we're not super afraid of him going fast anymore. So that works. And then since he had an awkward turn last turn, I think playing Philene now is gonna make him like really sad. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Especially
we
since
can-
I can clear with it.
And then we hit that, and then this would be like the type of turn where pre-evoing would make a lot of sense.
Oh,
But
I understand.
it's not even like it doesn't even accomplish that much, so it's honestly fine. If we did pre-evo, I think we'd pre-evo probably the Argent, make it a 5/5, because that specifically is really more annoying for this deck to deal with. But all it would change is like we have a Philene left over. It's not a big deal.
Not great here.
Okay, this is really awkward.
I mean, I don't want to kill my hand, and I don't want to summon these. Like, I don't want to burn these.
Yeah.
I can't discard. Ooh, this sucks.
This might be one of those turns where we
I mean, should we-
basically do nothing and then
Pass?
see. Yeah, passing might unironically be better than playing the Gilded Lilies. I think we can keep the 4/2 on board. It does give him like. No, it doesn't even. I mean, I guess you could play mini soul double. I don't think it matters too much. I think we can just pass.
This is the highest play points I've ever passed in my entire Shadowverse career.
Yeah.
I don't
This
think I've
is,
ever passed 8 play points.
This happens sometimes. This is the reason why some people play 3 Angels Blessing in this deck.
Wow.
Oh, okay. What a respectful player.
Oh man, this is this sucks.
Well, on the bright side, we can play Argent and then it's not going to draw anything. Or actually, hang on a second. Actually, yeah, the Lumiere doesn't even discard if we don't have 4 out of 4, right? It just doesn't
Nope,
even
this is
discard at all.
awful.
Yeah. Wow.
This is real bad.
Argent, discarding the 2 Norm Blancs and just have a board, maybe.
Ugh.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Because Argent would be a way to recover or like dig further in our deck if we draw like a singular discard.
I mean, we could pass again, wait for 10 play points, hope he doesn't kill me this turn, and go Argent to 2 Noir and Blanks for 10 play points. This is already pretty screwed up.
Honestly, I'm not opposed to it since he also passed for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Let's live dangerously.
This is like the dumbest game
This
I've
is
ever
the weirdest
seen.
game. I got a feeling this is gonna get real nasty here.
He's gonna like hard play Bloodlust Demon or something. I don't know why he's passing so many turns. I can't really imagine what his hand is looking like.
There we go.
Yeah, they're actually hard play.
Okay, so now, we're going Argente to 2 Noir and Blancs, right?
Yeah.
Unless you want to do Lumi first, we'll get the play points back. That actually, I like that because then we have a solid chance at clearing this board.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so
let's
we're
do
doing
that,
Lumi.
My golden roar will reverberate in your bones.
Here,
Playing those two.
here, and then Feline can clear Bloodlust.
We can play the Gilnolis and then evo that into it.
For the
And then
heals.
heal. Yeah, and then we target the Gilnolis, we'll heal back up to in here.
I've got nothing to fear.
We have no hand, but this is not terrible.
It's a pretty good board.
Nor I've got a plan.
No, I've got a plan.
Nor I've got a plan.
This is a super weird game, man.
Aw, man.
There we go.
Okay, there he goes. Oh, that's Evil Blood in the current year, I guess.
What could they?
Man.
How do you go? I don't even know. I don't know how you could have.
Defeat isn't an option.
I guess their entire hand was just Bloodless Demons and
Maybe.
Lord of Devastation.
Could have been.
Like their whole hand was that.
Wow.
Whole hand was just like heavy Evo payoff
Yeah,
cards.
that's got to be real rough.
Yeah.
This curse is my strength.
All right, mirror. I bet.
Oh, yeah, I smell trouble.
No, no, no. Correct?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yuck. This is more what I'm used to, the mulligan being awful.
Yeah. This is not
Not
too
terrible.
bad anymore. Now we have discards. Now we have ramp at some point.
So-
we can probably play Lumiere for the intended.
Do we want Orb to get the hand size, or do we want Blazing to put something on the board? Are we Orbed to discard Blazing, or are we discarding?
I think Orb to discard Blazing is fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Draws one more card.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Good,
nice.
I'd love a worm for next turn. We'll see.
Worm would be kind of insane.
If I turned tail and ran,
Yeah, so it is a mirror.
Yep. Not quite. I will take. We want to ramp, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
go to 5, and then we can play like Nomadic Argent,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
works
Okay,
out
5,
pretty
yeah.
nicely next
Again,
turn.
Bad brain man.
And then Ceylon will have like the Self Evo
Mm-hmm.
2 turns from now.
turn the noise into harmony.
Playing guys.
All right, nomadic
Nice.
toss Dragonoots for.
Yeah.
Turn the noise into
And then we
harmony.
See what
toss.
we
Let's see.
draw here.
We got a Lumi and a Gil. We could toss Gil and Uranus, or Gil and Feline.
Toss Gil and Uranus.
I like it.
Let my silver radiance dazzle you.
Any Evos for board clearing or no?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna Evo. Let's Evo the Nomadic, and we
Right.
can discard the Dragon
Dragonoot.
Age Might again.
Fantastic.
I've got nothing to fear.
It's a concert if we're louder, clearer.
All right.
I think with our hand, it was like a good case for discarding the Phylene instead of the Uranus, but it's pretty close. I think Phylene is just like an easier fit with what we're gonna do
I understand. Yeah.
next turn, and then I'd rather disrupt them on the turn after their current one, rather than at some unknown point.
Let my silver radiance dazzle
So next turn, Long, play the Title Tyranny, free Evo. That leaves us with 3 remaining, which will be maybe Augite to Dragonoot, or Dragonoot to try to clear the board.
Phylene, Augite, we'll see what we...
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking we would do like Ceylon, Phylene with something else on
Sure.
this turn. And then after that, we can just start jamming Lumiors.
I'll have you know my silver wing is sacred.
We definitely have enough discards already. Yeah, okay. Right.
I'll have to write a score for this.
Not bad. All right, jump in there, lady.
The world is within my core. Be gone.
Sis,
Nice.
Be consumed by the dragon's roar.
Fantastic.
Beg my forgiveness.
Drown.
Okay, so we can play the Phylene, and then we don't even need to play the Augite because we can just save it for once we are playing our 2 Lumiors, so we can just pass.
Cool. Yeah, and we have a nice little opportunity to get to 10 play points in case we start playing some Noirs. Okay.
My
Here we go.
golden roar will reverberate in your bones. Instantaneous
I've had enough of
victory!
this.
Instantaneous victory!
Definitely gonna have to play Uranus.
Agree.
Instantaneous victory!
I have no Norman Blanc, so that's
Okay, that's nice. All right, so some options. Are we Lumiying first?
yes.
And I'm saying toss.
Toss
Dragonoot and the.
Dragonoot and Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually don't want to reach 10 play points this turn because that would give him the first Gil Nolease invoke.
Yeah, okay. See, that's big brain thinking. I definitely don't do that. All right, so we got some options. I have enough. Oh, damn. I was going to say I would have had enough play points to play the Oracle and then play Glistening to stop the invoke.
Yeah, we can just use the Glistening on the following turn, so that's fine. We can play the Angel's Blessing just for the heal, I think is fine.
We're going to burn some cards, right? Yeah, we'll burn something.
That's fine.
And
we can play Nomadic on Sealong and then Augite on something just to get a little bit more damage because we're going to have to spread out all of these discards over 2 turns. Something that's not the Norm block, anything else, probably the other Sealong is fine. Yeah.
Alright.
And then we hopefully are not dead here. It is possible, but hopefully we're alive.
12 cards left. Okay. Yeah, it's possible we die.
And then we have Lumior, double Norm Blanc, Orb Cancer. That's already a lot of damage. Depending on what board they leave us with, we'll have to play the Uranus earlier on, like Lumior into Uranus right away, and then we can get the damage from the Uranus, and then that might be lethal. And if it's not, we'll see what we have to do with Glistering.
I was thinking that because... Oh, I'll invoke Gil as well, won't I?
Yes, if he doesn't play Glistering. If we do invoke the Gil, then we win 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Fantastic.
The world is within my core.
Yeah, so this is what I was mentioning like much earlier on in the stream, where it's like we didn't have Glistering Angel in hand and like we could have like ran more of it, but then it might have been a break in other situations. But even in the mirror, we can just like intentionally not ramp in this type of situation so that we end up with the first Gil. Okay. This is how you can sort of play around these situations. And then yeah, now there's just like a million ways to lethal.
So everything costs more, but I can Lumi with double Noir, right?
Yeah, still do that.
Where are you? There you are.
Leave everything to your big sis.
I could...
I've had enough of this.
At least I'm pretty sure we have.
I don't know that we do. So 5, 6,
yeah,
7,
we can double Orbed Cancer,
8, 9.
Evo the 5/5 over the Lumi, double hit face, and then play Ravenous.
So all right, Orb Cancer to let's say Glistering.
Yeah.
Orb Cancer to let's say, oh, it doesn't matter. Feline. Evo Lumi, right?
Yes. That's exactly full.
Oof, that's close, yeah. This. That. Wow, that was close. That was the only way to do that, I think, right?
Yeah, we had the Augite, which is like the same thing, but yeah, that was pretty much the only real line.
Isn't an option.
Nice. So what are you feeling, Noir? Do you want to explore something else, or do you want to keep refining our Dragoncraft game?
I'm down to play a different deck if you'd like.
Yeah, let's shake it up. Now, there's this thing in the shop that's 1,000 crystals. This.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? I mean, is it just like?
Oh, so this
Like an insta deck builder?
a little bit. I mean, it's like just like a value machine basically. if you're willing to spend the crystals. For this, personally, I would say if you're gonna buy this, you would buy it at the beginning of a new expansion. And they literally just announced the latest one, like today or yesterday or
Yeah,
something,
I
because a
know.
new expansion is about to come out. So, personally, I wouldn't. I feel like this is not the time to buy it. But in terms of like value, it's still there. It's just you're not gonna get any of the cards that are going to
About
be
to
good
come
from the
out.
new expansion. So that's like the only setback there. But you could buy it for the content if you want to
I
do
think
that.
I might buy it for the content. To be honest, I've got 10,000 crystals. I'll buy it again in a week. But so all right, from the meta standpoint, we've got Wrathblood, we've got Wrath Evo, we've got. I haven't seen a whole lot of Forest. I have seen a little bit of Rune, but Rune has almost never been effective. Sword, I've seen some of, but not a lot, and I've seen a little bit of Portal. But I like Portal's rotation just seemed to sort of be like still Orcus, right? Like
Right, yeah.
which I actually think I have that deck, or something really close to it. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Where do we want to go? I think the only way that makes sense. I still hate Haven. I never play Haven.
Agreed. We're all Haven haters in this chat.
I just don't enjoy it. So I'm thinking either Blood or Sword. The Shadow meta that's in right now, I'm not sure what it is. It's nothing like Flaming Glass. It doesn't include. It just seemed pretty random to me.
That's the impression that I have as well. There is like some Flaming Glass decks. They're a far cry from what they used to be. There's also Masquerade Ghost. It's like I don't know if I would call it a meme deck because I lost to it.
Yeah.
recently.
The ghost meme deck. I get that, but it's fun.
It's a funny deck, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Forest has like Control Forest is actually like a real deck for sure, especially in like a 3-deck 1-band format.
Well, I think you know what? I have a sizable amount of blood cards. Let's see what we can pull blood wise.
Yeah, Blood is also an interesting class. I think there's like a bunch of like okay Blood decks right now. Handless, for example, in my opinion, was a lot better before the mini expansion. It's definitely like dropped off just because of the meta shift, but it's
Right.
still like a workable deck. Meta-wise, Evil Blood is probably a bit above Handless somehow. But we've seen already today that that deck can have severe consistency problems.
Yeah.
It can't be alleviated just by playing better, because it is one of those decks where it's like you can put in a lot of effort for like relatively minimal return sometimes, but it is also a fun deck in its own right.
So let's take a look here.
Yeah, what blood cards do you actually have?
I still
take a
have
look
my
at that.
Wrath. I still have a lot of my Wrath deck from like 2 expansions ago with Dark Emperor. So that's why I'm thinking like Wrath Blood is still pretty adaptable.
Yeah, honestly, I have no clue about Wrathblood. I haven't played that deck for probably an entire year.
Yeah. So we've got pretty much. We have a lot. Hang on, let me liquefy my extra cards here. Oh wow. I'm rich.
Yeah, I'm interested in what legends we have, because that's going to be the big determining factor whether we can build something like Evil Blood or not.
We got one Itsurugi, one Paraceles. We got Pazuzu. I didn't even know Dark Emperor was still in rotation. Are these the same card?
Yeah,
Just
it's
different
just
art, okay.
alternate art, yeah.
Some Doom Lords. Yuzuki.
Well, the cheapest deck would obviously be Handless. We would have to craft like 2 Itsurugis, 1 Yuzuki, and then we could honestly be fine with just 1 Lord of Devastation if we were to play Evil Blood. Oh, but we would need Sylvia and Olivia as well, probably.
Let's take a look, because I'm pretty sure I have enough temp gems to do quite a bit of this. Let's go blood.
Oh, we would need Tavali as well. We would need 3 Tavalis.
All right. So we got one of those. We need another Itsurugi, you said. Are we saying we're going handless, you said? So we need a Parasolis?
Oh, well, the cards you just crafted were for Evil Blood, but handless would be much easier for us to build when we can get to playing that a lot faster. Let's just go with handless then.
All right, so Para we need to do, right?
Yeah, Parasolis, and then that's basically the only legend we need, I think.
We don't need Yuzuki? No, I guess not.
Not for handless, no. And then we would have to just craft the last copy with vials, which we can do easily.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, we need Vania. Do we have Vania?
I was gonna say I thought Vania was in there. Let's take a look.
I forgot about Vania. I forgot about her. Oh yeah, we need a Vania as well.
Cool.
To craft 2 of those. Yep, also Vania.
Cool. Let's go cards. Create cards. Which one?
The bottom one.
This one.
Crimson Majesty, yeah.
We need 2 more, right?
Yes. So we're gonna have to dust like a couple
That's
things.
fine. What else do we need? We need another Itsurugi.
Parasolis for
Do we need a 3rd though?
yes, for sure.
All right. So
we don't need Itsurugi, but we need a Parasolis. Yeah, a 3rd Parasolis. So we can just disenchant some of the stuff. We're gonna need a few more vials.
when you say disenchant, what do you mean?
Liquefy.
Oh, okay. I was like, hang on a second.
Yeah, I totally mean liquefy.
Okay, so let's liquefy some selected cards in, I don't know, what altar to... I think I did this already. I don't think I have any Haven. So let's take a look. All right. I think I did this already.
The altar wingy.
Yeah.
Spare no prisoners.
Let's do you and you and yeah. Wow. I don't have a lot here. Forest? I use these decks though. Jeez. All right, what can I get rid of?
Eccentric can get rid of for sure. Archfiend is rotated out. We can get rid of him, the 11 cost guy. I don't know if Doomlord is ever going to be played again, but we can for sure get rid of the Vampire on the left. That's rotated. And then Archdemon as well. I revealed him as well, but he's rotated. That is enough vials already.
Okay. Oops. All right, what did we need? We needed a
Parasolis.
Cool. Is that it? Or
as far as legends, yeah.
Close to it.
Yeah, we might need a couple of golds. We'll see. I just pasted you my handless code. You'll see it's very, very cheap to build overall. And it used to be even cheaper than this.
370 more vials.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Honestly, we can go without it and just run a goblin instead if we want to just play it right away, because it's literally just goblin with like a very, very minor like edge case where it's like slightly better. So we can just like craft the two of those that we can, and then just throw in a goblin, because that slot literally used to be goblin, and then this card came out. It's a gold, and it's just a 1.12 that's like occasionally better.
This one here?
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's goblin.
Like that?
Yeah, we can craft like the two that we are able to craft, but yeah,
let's go here.
we can just craft them from the deck screen. But
I'm not an expert
works.
at navigating. What's it called?
Demon Brand Vampire. Yeah, so we can craft 2 of these.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Now it's extra special if we top deck one of those when we're in Vengeance.
Right? So that's it, right?
1 goblin, 2 bless our luck. Yeah, that's the list. Very low on the play point curve and very cheap in terms of cost. It is an aggro deck. Whole point is just to deal a lot of damage. And then you, like, most of the time you want to go handless as per the deck's name so that you can evoke Paracelise.
Right.
But hopefully we'll see some games where that's not necessarily the best line.
Bum, 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 bum.
Prepare for defeat.
Okay. What do we got?
Or against Haven. Oh, that could be anything. I'm down to keep just the room service.
Not the Eternal
but
Contract?
No, we never keep that.
I don't know this deck at all, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, not a bad hand, but depends on what they're playing. So this deck, a lot of the early game kind of revolves around whether or not the opponent will give us targets. So as in, like, will they play followers that stick on the board?
Well, that sucks because I think the Haven meta right now is pretty much mostly Amulet.
It is, yeah, but you never know what you're gonna get with Haven, because they might be Ward Haven. They might play Magus Jester, even if they are playing Amulet, so that would be a target.
Do we pass or do we put Demon Brand out there?
We can play Demon Brand here. I would usually play Demon Brand on turn 1 over Scorpion.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's a really good draw. So let's play Vania. So the nice thing about Vania is that the token that she puts into your hand, it's a 0 play point. You put a bat on both players' boards.
Right.
And then what's really nice about that, we're going to save it, not play it yet. Just hit face and pass. That gives us a target. So even if they play around our stuff, we can forcefully make them... Yeah. So you already get it. Like, it's pretty straightforward here. So yeah, we have no target here, but if we draw, so we can't. There's not a great way to go. There's no way to go handless on this turn, but we can play just Silvernil and the Scorpion, and then just hit face pass, and then next turn we have guaranteed handless, quote unquote guaranteed. We would like something to trade in with. Okay, that's
Which
not
we
happening.
can't, but we can Bloodkin it, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, now that works. That works. Okay, so now, yeah, we just needed something that we could play that didn't take up board space. So we played Bloodkin, Room Service.
to discard Usher, right?
That's right. That's right.
And then Razory.
Razory face. Yeah, and then we hit everything face. And then there's no way he can afford to board lock here, so that's not a real concern.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, we missed 1 damage at the end there. We didn't attack with the...
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, this deck really, I think the biggest like win rate changer that comes into play is just knowing how to guarantee handless and leaving it and not leaving it up to chance. Because this deck has like a reputation for being like a little random. Oh my god, speaking of
Silvernail. So Silvernail and Full Moon, right?
No, play Full Moon first because Silver Moon, Silvernail works even if you can't discard anything, and we want to give Storm to this, so yeah.
Oh, I
so we
understand.
play that, and then we play Silvernail, it clears that, and then yeah, this is disgusting. We can Evo Face here because they don't play Angel's Blessing as far as I know. Oh, okay, that works too.
What did I do? Sorry.
We could have Evoed Face just for 2 more
yeah,
damage
right.
because I don't think Shield Haven plays Angel's Blessing. But if they did, we would be playing around it like this.
With a bite for anyone else. A pleasure doing business.
And they clear with that.
Yeah. It's fine. This is just a race to deal as much damage as we can. Well, not a race. Race is the wrong term. It's just over time we're gonna have to maximize the amount of damage.
Not quite.
Yikes.
Okay, that really is maximizing. So we're gonna Full Moon. That's always gonna happen. You can play that, and then play the Eternal Contract and see what we draw.
So we have
Wow, that's awful. Okay,
Yep.
so
We Evoing this time?
yeah, we can Evo Face here. And then these will get discarded anyway.
Great.
So we've already, that's 2 Full Moons, 1 Razory, 1 Bat Usher out of the way, 1 Vania. Okay, so we still have 3 Slashes and 1 Room Service.
Fear not, for I am with you.
Still have pretty decent chance of getting lethal over 2 turns here.
Deal with the devil? Not quite.
Razory, wow! It's not lethal just yet, but that's very, very close. So we're gonna Razory Face and then play Bad Usher. Yeah, so Bad Usher against Storm when it's the last card in your hand. And then we're gonna have to Evo the Pyrrhus to kill the 4/5. And we have no more Pyrrhus left because we didn't discard any. This was our 3rd invoke. Now we're just banking on a singular top deck at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. The double Room Service draw was not good.
Not great.
But all of our other draws were very, very good. So I guess it balances out. Yeah, Jupiter hurts, but that doesn't actually heal them because they haven't evoed.
They haven't Evoed, yep.
I believe we still have 1 contract left. Okay, they're not healing at all. So now there's actually just a ton of lethal outs. Vania is no longer an out because we have no Evo points. Okay. Oh wow, that's terrible. Okay, that's just insulting. Alright, I guess we can just pass.
Incredible.
And then I'm not sure if they'll even kill us. They should. Okay. Wow.
That's lethal, right?
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, the worst part about it... Wait, he didn't even hit face?
Why
What?
not?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
We're coming in!
GG. Yeah, that's really ironic, because Tome is usually a card that's good in this matchup, just not when you draw it on turn 8. That's kind of the downside of that card, but in that slot, you would have only ran, like, another 1-drop or something anyway. So doesn't really change our odds there.
I think probably since this wasn't a ranked match, they were just trying to play out their deck.
Oh, was it not ranked?
No, I wanted to kind of check it out in unranked. Now we'll step it up.
Now that we're playing ranked, now we'll actually.
Now we'll draw like crap.
Yeah, that matchup is actually kind of rough going first. You'd think that an aggro deck wants to go first, but in fact, Handless is one of the better decks at going second, and Heal Haven is much better when they go second. So that's a very second favorite matchup.
Haven again.
Yeah, and we're going first again, unfortunately. Okay, we're only going to keep Vania. Vania is really good against decks that aren't likely to leave targets. And we have the Silvernail as well. Pass here. No one drop is like not great, but when we have a setup like this, it's not the worst.
Vania here or?
Yeah. Always just play Vania here. Pass. See if they draw, or see if they play Maze Jester, because that would change our plans a little bit. Silpho is fine. It looks like we'll just play Silvernail, Scorpion.
Or another Vania?
Never mind. Another Vania and then Scorpion, yeah.
Obey the darkness.
Okay. Well, now we have Handless guaranteed if we want to go for that. 1, 2. Yeah, depending on what we top deck, we may even be able to make use of the Razory Claw, but we'll see. There's a good chance that... Oh! Okay.
And then we'll get another one.
Rejoice.
Okay, so we have a target.
Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we can... Okay, we can Rune Service discarding the Silvernail. Yeah. And then we'll have to play both of these... No. Only one of the Bloodkin. Yeah, only one Bloodkin. And then we Room Service to target the bat, discarding the other Bloodkin, and then we raise a Reface.
Oh, now I understand. All right. I feel like it just clicked to me what we're doing here.
Yeah, and then we hit face. Yeah, so like keeping track of like what your hand size is going to be like a few moves in advance is pretty important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different way to think.
It's a nice change of pace from Dragon. Even though they're both cards that or decks that discard, this deck does it very different. So most often with this deck, you're looking for like a way to guarantee handless on turn 4. And then obviously, like in a lot of cases, if you can go handless on turn 3, that's going to be ideal. Because then obviously like you're invoking a turn earlier, and it's just like faster, right?
But as soon as you want to go as soon as possible.
Yeah, a lot of the time that'll work. But it's a difference between whether it's guaranteed one way or like not guaranteed the other. You always want to go for what's guaranteed, generally speaking.
Okay, so we'll invoke here, and we'll see what we pull.
No, not quite.
Okay.
What is this? If this card is discarded, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Restore.
Yeah, that's a little bit awkward play point wise. So unfortunately, the best thing we can do here is Razory Face, and then
Evo Pericles.
Evo the prepared Pericles, yeah.
Razor. Oops. Razor Face and Evo to clear, and then you go face.
And then that'll discard our Sanguine Slash to deal 1 more damage as well.
Excellent. And we'll rinse and repeat next turn. Interesting that we essentially... Oh no, we didn't... This isn't the deck we played last time, but 2 Havens in a row. Okay.
Diamond Master. And oh god, hand wingy. Yep.
No!
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Leave a bite for anyone else.
This is actually, believe it or not, the worst matchup in the game for handless.
Big yikes.
And
I'm dead. There's nothing I could do for this.
A deal with the devil? No! Not quite.
Full moon, that usher. Well, yeah. Oh, that sucks. If they didn't have like 3 really fat wards like this would be like way over lethal.
So I can.
But
I can. I mean, I'm dead. But no, wait. Okay, hang on.
we can clear the
I can
board.
clear.
Yeah, it just feels terrible to do.
So now it's full moon to Pericles, then followed by Bat Usher, right? And then Evo Pericles into one of the
into the 7-5.
the 7-5.
Yeah. And then trade the 3-5, then trade 4-4 into the 2-4. Yeah,
Yep,
it is
yep.
a full clear.
But not great.
It's just the most depressing full clear
It's
ever.
really, really depressing. Okay.
Possibly strong.
And then Haven can just do almost the same thing again if they want to. Well, if they drew the nice cards. Lightning Bird into... Yeah, they have that. Nice!
That's game.
Yeah. Unlucky matchups here. Yeah. I think after that game, it's not hard to see why this matchup is so bad for Handless.
Hey, that's
the,
alright.
Yeah, the nice thing though, or like the reason that Handless was so much better before was that before the mini expansion, so like Dragon didn't exist, Dirt. Oh no, Dirt was like a good thing for Handless, but Dragon didn't exist, Control Forest didn't exist, and then Puppet was like easier to deal with, arguably.
Right.
So then the only annoying deck was Crystallize Haven. So then you could just ban that all the time, and then you would be left with stuff like Puppet, stuff like Sword, which are all like reasonable matchups for Handless. So it was in a really good spot. But now, like, there are way more decks that are annoying for this deck than just Crystallize.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. 1-1 with Is this Dragoncraft? No. Okay. Okay. So no. None of these, right?
They are Portal. We can keep the Silver Nail, and then toss the other. Against decks that do give us a target, we're gonna want to always keep stuff like Silver Nail and Room Service. And we can expect Portal to play a follower at some point. So we're gonna just play the Scorpion on turn 1. Briarid or Briar Vampire is basically on the turn that we play her, she's like a -2 effectively to our hand size, and that's really valuable for going handless on demand. We can just play the Silver Nail here, and we can discard Full Moon. I think is choice there, but it's actually like a surprisingly tight decision there.
Where was I born? Dunno. Unyielding, unwavering, undying.
Okay.
But I had you nailed.
Okay. So we can go handless, correct?
We can, yes. So we can start by playing the contract, but that does, it's a -1 just like playing a 1-drop, but then that lets us discard like stuff that is guaranteed to not be playable, or like leave us with cards that are playable rather. So we can play Briar, discard Pericles and Navania. And then after that, we can just play the Scorpion, and then that would be sufficient because we discard 2 cards. And then we trade our Scorpion into the 3/2. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Briard, Contract is a good combo. Because Briard is like, you can reach handless like really early as long as you can play some 1-cost cards to finish out your turn.
Sure.
And then Contract is like, here are more cards to choose from. You're gonna discard 2 things anyway, but now you are like guaranteed to have like a good line with Briar, like almost guaranteed.
All right. Here we go.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
Okay. Cool.
Wow, it's pretty crazy. So we can play Full Moon on the Parasolice.
And then we use
Yeah.
Silver Nail to discard Sanguine.
Yep.
Nails locked and loaded.
And then we Evo Face. I think we
Evo
Evo the
Para?
I think we Evo Parasolice, yeah.
Here's an offer you can resist to the brim.
That was a rough one. Okay.
A pleasure doing business.
Yeah, he's not healing this turn.
Still will you?
Pretty high chance that he's just dead on turn 5.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
I would just play the Briard. We don't have to spend the play point on the Adherent because there's like, this gives us more possible ways to use our play points. Okay, well, yeah, we just play that and then Evo Face 2/2. Yeah, because like even if we have the extra 2/2 on board here, it really doesn't matter because
You're not going
it's just gonna come down to burn damage this
Yeah,
turn
okay.
or the following turn anyway. And then if we had the 1 extra play point, there are like possible ways that we could have won on this turn. Most obviously would be like if we drew Sanguine Slash, that's like exactly 4 play points. We
Right,
could have
right.
just played that. Yeah. Overriding Abomination, what is that? I've never seen that card in my life.
All right. Okay.
You just want to still
All right.
Now
down
it's an
to
extremely high chance. Lethal.
2 or 3, down to 3, and we've got.
Oh, there it is. You just play Room Service for 6. And it just deals 5 damage to a follower and their face.
Do you like it?
Very cool.
Nice. All right, awesome. I'm getting it. Nor, give me a minute. I need to go BRB for like 2 minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Be right back, guys.
Nor keep us entertained. Am I... Do you still hear my voice right now, chat? Oh, I hear myself. I am still on stream. What's up, chat? Nor, what's your third favorite color? My third favorite color. I'll just give you my top 3. My favorite is purple. And probably like red or black. And then the third would be black or red, I guess. I'll just say red is my third favorite color. Black is a shade. True. Gamer's hot take is I didn't watch them, don't know about one stuff. That's probably the best take to have. I actually felt like this Game Awards was probably one of the best done in terms of being really smooth. Besides like the part at the end with Bill Clinton, but even that was just funny in my opinion. Sonic Frontiers, yeah, I've seen a lot of let's say discourse about the Sonic Frontier fan vote thing, but like here's the thing, like I'm sure a lot of people love Sonic Frontiers. I haven't played the game myself yet, and I think just from what I've seen, it is a big step in the right direction for Sonic Team, but you have to be honest with yourselves. It's a fan vote, right? Like, do you think there are more Sonic fans or more Genshin fans? Because even without bots, there's like these guys are outnumbering you like 10 to 1 or something.
What kind of conversation did we get into while I was gone? I come back here, we're talking about Genshin.
We're talking about Bill Clinton, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Just normal stuff.
Normal, totally normal.
Yeah, Bill Clinton is coming out in the next Shadowverse expansion. I don't know if you realized.
I'm gonna do that card reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where's Americans? Did the stream freeze? Is that what I'm seeing?
It's not frozen on my end. It's fine for me.
Bitrate went way down. Okay.
Prepare for defeat.
This one's for my family.
All right. Do we keep the goblin?
We sure do. It's a 1-drop.
Heck yeah. All right, now we get to play against oh, lame.
Dragon actually gives us a pretty good number of targets.
Oh yeah, for
They
sure.
play-
Oh, they're playing armored.
Armed Dragon. Armed Dragon, yeah.
Interesting.
That's nothing but targets.
Uh,
Ooh.
Contract, then room service?
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to not yield lane contract here, but I think it's okay because our remaining card is Sanguine Slash
I was about
anyway.
to say, yeah, do we want to
Oh, okay, yeah, this is fine. Now we can room service.
to the Sanguine?
We discard the Paracelese.
Really?
That's definitely like yeah. Of these cards, it's probably like the least playable. But we're discarding 2 random cards anyway, so it's not a huge deal. The most playable is Full Moon, so as long as we don't discard that.
Well, it was discarded.
Yeah. It's really not a huge deal in that hand.
I didn't realize that when you discard Para, it puts 2 in the deck.
Yeah, so there are like situations where you might not want to discard Paracelese too early because what it does is dilute your future draws and it can make your next draws like worse. Okay, here we just pass because if they play a follower, we can go handless with Silvernail discarding the Paracelese plus like a top deck, and most likely we can
Spend it, play it whenever.
Yeah. Okay, so they are kind enough to give us a target there. And then as long as we draw something that costs 2 or less, we're good. Perfect. That's actually like the best possible thing for us
So
to draw,
we're
to be
discarding
honest.
this, right?
Paracelese, yeah. And then we're gonna put Full Moon on it, and then hit phase 4. That's perfect.
Nice, beautiful.
And now our deck is just loaded with Paracelese as we have like 5 in deck right now, I think.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Very cool.
Greed. It comes to consume
Be gone.
I won't leave a bite for anyone else.
But I had you nailed.
Here we go.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
No luck there, but we'll full moon?
Yeah, full moon.
Evo? Or no, because we only have 2.
I think we can Evo face. It's fine. Because if we didn't Evo, we would not be going handless on the next turn either. And we have so many Paraceleses that I think going handless is
Multiple
probably
times,
better. Yeah. We just want to get the Paraceleses out of the deck and not draw them into our hand.
Think of the melody as a whirlpool.
You
Won't be
want
long now.
playing like an arm discard hybrid with
Okay.
with cards that neither deck should be running,
A pleasure
Moving
doing
on.
business.
but happen to be pretty good against ours.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
Okay. We can... Yeah, we can just play the Briarid, because playing the extra 1/2 does absolutely nothing. Yeah, so this is one of those cases where like saving the 1 play point can't matter, so we can just play it again, another Briarid, and then now we have 4 play points to play whatever we draw, and we can just keep going.
So we have a deal.
And
Okay.
then bounce it to
And-
Sanguine.
Yeah, so we're now... that was pretty anticlimactic, but...
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. And then hopefully we'll have more damage next turn. We dug pretty hard, and then we played 2 Briards, so we're drawing a total of 4 cards next turn.
Huh.
Really high chance.
I was looking for Forte there, but I guess not.
So Levitate might be annoying.
Time to say goodbye.
It'll clear. I believe. Oh no, no. I'm thinking of something else. What am I thinking?
Yeah, he's of course gonna go defense form there.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
Okay.
Reduce damage taken by 2.
I could Evo Scorpion into it because it will die, right? Does it?
Yeah.
And then it'll remove this effect. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. After that,
But we want to trade in our board first because we'll have space to play out everything and go handless and then get the 4 damage from Bad Usher anyway. So I think we actually like intend all our 3 followers first just to create
Really?
board space.
Okay.
Yes. Because we're getting the damage either way once we play the Bad Usher at the end.
You just won't stay still, will you? You just won't stay
Yeah,
still,
so let's play
will
the
you?
Scorpion. We'll Evo that in.
Witness the power.
And then we'll just play Vania, Adherent, and then play the 0 cost token that we get, and then play Bad Usher, and then hit face with that.
Hatred will tear you apart.
Yeah.
See?
Oh,
come on now.
high APM, is Drake face.
Welcome home.
Well done.
Jesus.
Nice. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. We're gonna get the 4 damage either way, but this lets us clear our board space so that we can actually play out everything and then still be handless. And then evoing with the Scorpion means that we get the 1 damage from the Vania token too. It's like another small thing there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. What are we setting up here?
Your patience.
Uh-oh. Okay, that might be a problem.
See you next time.
What is it? Reduced damage by...
By 2.
Reduced damage taken by 2.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
Yuck.
Oh, that is really sad.
So I can do 3 damage to this thing.
Uh,
I have no
it's pretty doomed because it just heals itself anyway. I think we just hard pass, hope he sets us into vengeance, and then we draw another Scorpion or a Vania or something.
Huh.
It's like hard pass or double razory face, just so it might have been just double razory face, just so we go handless and get another draw, and then that even makes us more likely to be in vengeance. Okay, never mind. It's it's really doomed.
It's curtains.
It won't be long now.
Yeah, triple Levitine. Ah, that's really gross.
Think of the melody as a whirlwind.
Yeah, and him playing Mermaid Dragon is just really bizarre.
A pleasure to
He's even playing around Vengeance here. Yeah, it's a complete disaster.
All right. Well, that was fun.
I
Yep.
seem to have lost.
Love Arm Dragon.
Yeah, when Dragon has a victorious blader. Exactly. All right. Well, I'm not disheartened.
Yeah.
That was,
honestly, I'd rather face Victorious Blader than that. At least Victorious Blader doesn't heal. And you can't ramp into it. Well, kind of can, but not as much.
Mimori.
Prepare for defeat.
私なりに頑張ってみます。
Uh-huh.
So we toss the Slash for sure, toss the Bad Usher, and then I think going second we can solo keep Briard.
Okay.
And then, depending on our hand, we may or may not play it on turn 1. It's the type of card that you keep, and then hopefully you don't have to play it on turn 1 because it's best on something like turn 3, but with this hand we can play it on turn 1.
Discarding Bad and a Sanguine? Or Slash?
Yeah.
These two, right?
When you have, when we have a hand like this, where like we have 2 cards that for sure are better off being replaced by random cards, it's fine to play Briard on turn 1.
People burn in the fires of righteousness.
Okay. We can play Scorpion plus the Goblin, I guess.
Then
And then
pass.
just pass. Just pass, yeah. Then we can throw in the Bane to clear. Depending on what we draw, we might be able to set up a handless plus Bad Usher on turn 4, which would be really ideal. Oh, what a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but okay. All right. So in this case, we play out Demon
Play the
Brand and Scorpion.
So Scorpion,
Razor?
I think we are better off.
My glass to the brim.
Hmm. I think playing just the bat is fine. I think there are cases where we don't get the storm, and then the board space might matter later on.
You want
And
me to
if
throw a
we
bat out
get
there?
it- yeah, and if we get the 3 damage here from it surviving on board because we're not doing anything, it's about as good anyway.
Right. Okay.
Because right now it's really not clear if we can actually get Storm Bad Usher. Yeah, it wouldn't have been possible anyway.
Okay, so this case will be... Yeah.
So it's gonna be Demon Brand and then Razor Claw.
We can't go handless, right?
Yeah, we can't go handless. It's not possible here.
Join in the slaughter with me.
And then I guess we can... Yeah, I would have evoed face.
Oh yeah, just because I have... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's okay. Next turn, whatever we draw plus Silver Nail, we'll get over whatever they play. Okay, they're not playing anything.
Okay, sure.
Alright, that works. Gonna be Silver Nail first, and then play Full Moon on that. And now let's definitely evo something.
You're in for a welcome home. Stop right there.
Oh, paid actors in the bracket right now, doing nothing on half their turns. Oh my god.
What is this garbage?
It's garbage. This is the new pocket monster. the
Oh,
grass starter.
son of a bitch!
It's
oh
the new grass
man,
starter.
okay. We can't
we
target it, right?
No, but it doesn't. Silvernail doesn't target anyway, so like
Oh,
they're
great.
literally just trolling themselves. We can play Silvernail, discarding the contract, and then play Demon Brand Bad Usher.
Nails locked and loaded. Scatter to the wind.
And we evil face again.
Welcome your greed.
Yeah, so they literally just. That was probably the worst move possible.
You're in for a welcome home.
My fangs bloom up.
That's
God.
Bad Usher lethal, right?
Reason tempers the
Yeah, I mean, we literally just do the same thing again.
Yeah, right.
Hey there, Autumn Leaf Man here.
Oh, okay. All right, they healed
It's
a little
not
bit.
quite lethal.
So, Silvernail, discard Demon, and then Bad Usher, right?
Discard the Parasleece and then play the other two, yeah.
Right.
Exactly the same thing that we did before, but not lethal because we are one off. So here we can save the Evo just to make sure
Just
we
in
can go
case.
handless again. Yeah. Decent chance that we can convert the Evo point into damage either way because we still haven't played Avania yet. And Avania is also Evo point for 2 damage, so that's the same thing. And then if they were to heal more, and if we needed to go like 2 more handless turns, we'd like for sure be able to do that since we have an Evo.
They haven't evoed enough to heal, right? No.
Yeah, they haven't.
Cool. They'll spend it.
The earth shall quake with
And then we're,
Let's go.
come on, it's top deck of Razor. Let's do it.
The forest called, so I wandered here. Ugly things are not welcome.
We have all 3 room services, I think, still,
We
so
do.
really, really high odds of lethal. Like, almost guaranteed that we have it. Okay, we can...
Do we full moon leap first?
No, we can... Yeah, we don't have to play Full Moon. We'll play Briard, because I don't think we're ever going to get storm damage through this turn.
Sure, yeah, you're right.
What?
Sweet.
Well then.
So do we... Which one do we get rid of? The 610 or the 3-5?
So let's play out the Bane anyway, and then... Guess we Evo to clear... So we ping the 3-3 and then trade over the 3-5, I think.
Nice.
Us conclude.
Here's an offer you can't resist.
Yeah, that was extremely unlikely. Even just like hard drawing another pair of swings would have done it. I think majority of our deck was lethal outs.
Can finish it here.
Wounded warrior. Seek succor here.
Does he have 5? No, he doesn't. No, does not. Oh no, wait.
Life brings color to
Uh-oh.
the world.
I think he hit 5 earlier.
My
Oh,
sweet
that
little
is
sapling.
not good.
A pleasure doing business.
Life's brilliance.
We shall shield thee.
So he goes up to 5 here.
Autumn leaf.
Still only 5.
Yeah, but
And we're on. Yeah. We have 2 more draws.
With the devil? Not quite.
Nice. You just
that's
played
it,
it,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Going
That took way more draws than
Agree.
like the expected value.
I gotta say though, like that's flashbacks to Dragon for me. Like the idea that I have this massive, unbeatable board and I die anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens, but it's like we had like a 95% chance ish to have lethal by then. Just because we had like the majority of our deck was a lethal out, and then we were drawing multiple cards, and then any of them would have been fine. So really, really good odds.
I didn't necessarily know was a leader.
Be so
Oh yeah, that was that happened recently. She recently won like a leader poll.
I don't want.
Those 2, and then you keep the 1 drop. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Room
learning.
service is good. Eternal contract is not bad.
What's the earliest you can go handless?
Feasibly in rotations, like turn 3, so then you invoke on turn 4. In unlimited, there's like all sorts of crazy shenanigans you can do. You can
Well,
go
actually,
handless
here,
on like.
so we could go handless turn 3 here, right? Because we would. Oh no, never mind. Didn't see the drop.
Certainly possible.
Depending on what we draw.
Yeah. Ooh. I guess we can YOLO contract. Play 1.
We have a deal.
Oh, okay, nice. We just play Adherent. Because that's just a 1 play point 2/2.
Now we'll pitch 2 cards.
Yeah, and then on average, that's gonna be fine there.
ding dong. May happiness be
Nice. So we are for sure going handless on this turn. So we can go contract. Can go contract, Briard, and then room service, and then that is still handless, and then that lets us have like.
Contract.
So
Yeah.
we have a deal.
Briard. We pitch these 2, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. We pitch the 2/2 drops, and then that draws a card that we can use to discard with room service.
trickle of
And then
cleansing.
now, do I pop this shield first with the 1/2?
Oh yeah. You pop it with a 1/2, and then
And then
room service,
discard.
yeah, and then you hit face for 2.
Here.
Yeah, yeah,
Face.
yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a sec.
Sure. I got this, Mo. Don't worry, man. This is like buddy system all over again, where he disappears every other turn.
Hellhound in training. At the ready.
A deal with the devil? Not quite.
If you have 2 or less other cards in your hand, give it Storm. So in this case, we do this. We get Storm, and then we do.
Hunt or be hunted.
Okay.
All too easy.
Too easy.
Oh, did we win?
They conceded. I dropped a full moon, whatever on.
Oh
on
yeah,
a pair of
yeah.
sleeves.
That would be a concede angle.
I am
It was
the
a
cosmic
bit, yeah.
flower.
Let's see here.
Rune could most likely be third, so I think Silvernail is fine to keep, and then we just toss the other two.
Zoop, zoop. Okay. Cool. Cool. What do we toss? These middle two?
Yes, that's fine.
A delicious trickle of crimson.
Oh, very
Yeah,
surprised they
sure.
gave me a target for that. So is this do we ping it with Silvernail or room service? Or do we do Eternal Contract and room service?
I think Silvernail discarding Full Moon.
Nails locked in my glass to the brim.
It was either that or Contract, but I think Full Moon picks there.
You want to keep room service for later? Is that like, well, no, I guess you're gonna discard it anyway, but
Yeah, we're gonna play both of those. It's just that like playing a 2/2 first is like we set up the slower damage sources first before like the instant burn. if
so we're
possible.
guaranteed handless on this turn, right?
Well, not since he didn't play any more targets.
Oh,
but
no
we can
target. Okay.
start out with the contract here.
So we have a deal.
Okay, not bad. Play it here in Scorpion.
My hatred will tear you apart.
And then we'll definitely be handless by turn 5, which is fine.
Fill my glass to the
And we'll get
brim.
an extra damage from Sanguine. Nope, never mind.
Oh, that
Boo!
A perfectly concocted elixir.
a little unfortunate.
I hate that card. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so well,
Oh, this
no, that's
is
not-
really awkward.
yeah, that's not actually nice. Never mind.
Okay,
I can hope for the ping on the Guardian.
I think you just play the Sanguine Slash, or we're gonna have to go for turn 6 handless, and then hopefully,
Ah!
that sucks. I guess we trade the Bane in, trade that, and then Evil Face. Evil Face, Evil Face.
And now
we
that
must-
Guardian's gonna pop back up again, unfortunately.
Our hatred for
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, not the end of the world, but I would prefer more momentum here.
Right. Yeah. This is definitely the issue with playing Briard on turn 1 sometimes. Like on that turn, it was like inoffensive because we had so many discard outlets. But I think like if this was like a tournament game, I would not play it on turn 1 there because it would still be like much more consistent to set up handless if we did not play it there.
Yeah.
Especially if we were gonna discard the other Briard. Because then like our options are gonna be way more limited.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
oh god. I mean, I guess we raise, reface, and hope for the best. We can top deck like Vania or something after he sets us in the
Horrible.
vengeance. Yeah. Like Vania, it's like the only good top deck.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. This is like an extreme example of how quickly things can go out of hand when we use Briar too aggressively.
brace yourself.
We're almost dead
Yeah.
here.
Lend your side.
This is literally like a good hand turned into like a really terrible situation all because of turn 1 Briard. It can really be that bad. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty dunzo. Yeah, this really does. It's just turn 1 Briar Red diff.
Witness the power.
Only your favorite already taken care of.
We pass on turn 1, and then we play Briared on turn 3. We definitely would have had Handless if we had Briared on like 100%.
I may survive.
Still so much to learn.
I don't know about that.
Nope.
Oh yeah, there's Acid Golem, yep.
Luminous gate.
Well, now you're just being a jerk. Yeah, that was.
Your strength is for me.
Yeah, it's like in this type of situation, when you get games like this, it's like it becomes really apparent that guaranteeing Handless and making sure that like you're not gonna break yourself is far more valuable than having anything on turn 1 even.
Right. I got time for one more if you do.
Yeah, I was about to say for one more game and then I gotta head out and into the deep Canadian winter to buy groceries.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm only going a few blocks, but it's like it's a journey every time.
I'm sure it is. Is it snowing out there?
It was snowing earlier. I'm not sure if it's still snowing now, but
I miss the
certainly.
snow.
Until the
Yeah.
end of
Oh,
time.
I
you're
do.
telling me.
All right. So in this case, is this what we're looking at?
That's a safe option. I think you can keep everything if it's Shadow, but since we're not sure what they're playing, tossing 1 Silver Nail I think is okay. Because if they're playing Flaming Glass, we might only get a chance for like one of the discard targets. So let's play Scorpion. Scorpion. Nice. So they are playing
Flaming Glass-ish.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I
what
don't
do they
know why
bury?
they discarded. I don't know why they buried that. That's like really terrible. But yeah, this is like after their turn 1 is like the main chance for us to have a target, because right after this they like to play Corral Souls, but we're not gonna let them do that. So we're gonna play Silvernail, discarding. I guess it honestly doesn't matter too much. So, but we're gonna discard the Briar just because
Nails locked.
there's like a little bit more of a chance for the full moon to do something next turn, depending on what we top deck.
Sure.
Doom spirit.
Oh,
Okay,
the
no,
new Cerberus, man.
they're playing like the hybrid Shadow with like a million different things in it. Okay.
So, I could do this and hope I pull a 2-drop.
It would be a high chance to hit Handless, but I don't know if I like that. For reasons that are too complicated to talk about in the remaining time we have
Sure.
left. Let's just trade the Bane and then play.
You
We're
don't
playing one of these, and I'm thinking about which one is better to play now.
Could be. Full,
Let's play Full Moon. Let's play Full Moon. Let's play Full Moon, hit face pass.
stop right there.
No, maybe we do have to play the Briard there and just hope for a top deck.
It's because there was a solid chance I was going to get some kind of 2-drop, but I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the map in my head of what we're doing. In any case, we can kind of do it.
Yeah, the reason it was because I don't like invoking on turn 4 going first. but now we're gonna have to. And then in retrospect, it was better. It was like for sure better to play the Briard.
So in this case, it's Briard to toss and hope he pulls something to play points. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious trickle of
Yeah. I Okay,
Perfect.
that's fine. That's fine. Because invoking on turn 4 going first means that it's not guaranteed that we'll have a playable hand on that turn. Because if we were to draw like a Parasleece or like a Sanguine Slash on turn 4 when we can't Evo, we don't have a for sure way to discard it, and then like if we invoke on turn 4 but not on turn 5, that's much worse than just invoking on turn 5. Generally speaking.
with the devil. Not quite.
But that time it might have been just worth it to go for that play anyway. So let's play Full Moon on the Parasleece, if that's always going to happen, and then we can play the contract.
So we have a deal.
Okay, let's play Room Service. Discarding, I guess, the other contract.
Who are we pinging?
On the 2/1 is fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna clear 2 of these anyway, and play out the Adherent, and then Evo face. And then I guess technically we should Evo to clear the 1/1 instead of the 1/2 there, because the 1/2 heals and he wants that to die. But it's not a huge deal because our board doesn't really matter at this point. Scythe.
Okay. I'm not too worried here.
Butterfly, let's catch it.
What's the flag for?
He's just a nationalist.
Yeah, like there's no ability to trigger here, is he? Am I reading this wrong?
A deal with the
Oh,
devil. Not quite.
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
I think we only have one Parasleece left in our deck. We didn't discard one this game, right?
we did not.
Okay. We can still just play out the Parasleece and then play the Vania after.
Deal with the devil. Not quite.
Okay. Play Vania.
And we got a Evo to discard, right? Oh no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can play out the Bloodkin anyway just for 1 damage. And then we're gonna Evo to discard, yeah. And then
Trade or no?
so we definitely have to kill the 3/3. We don't care too much about the 6/6, I think. I think I would just like ping the 3/3 and trade over the 1/1.
1/1.
Yeah.
You want it.
Unless there's something that card does that I'm forgetting. You click on it again. I'm pretty
No.
sure there's nothing I'm forgetting, but yeah,
That's what I don't understand. Like that flag is there indicating it does something, but it doesn't do anything.
yeah, it actually.
It's already evolved. Deal 2 damage in it. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
That's odd.
It's just the 6/6.
Live or die.
Okay.
Come to some movies.
I don't think they've spent 20, but they'll Evo. Yep.
A pure love, unsullied.
You lived well. Now die.
I mean, okay.
Coming for you.
See you next time.
A pleasure doing business.
Now we're out of Parasleeces, right?
I'm coming.
This would be our last one, I
We're
believe.
about to invoke our last one,
Yes.
which will
But he's at.
bring him down to 2 or 3, and okay.
Catch it.
solid chance we could draw something.
Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we had no more. That was our last one. Huh. Yeah, we have lethal anyway. But yeah, if I knew that was our last one, the last turn would have been a little bit different, but works out anyway.
This
Nice.
too is me.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's Handless Blood.
That was it. I haven't played Handless Blood before. That was pretty good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. I feel a lot smarter than when I went into this. Yeah, it's always good to learn something new. I find myself like I was Dragon for a very long time. The only other class that I've ever been drawn to has really been Blood. I enjoyed Flaming Glass. That was fun. That's a fun deck to play. But I like Wrath Blood. I've enjoyed Handless, and we'll see.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. Enjoy getting your groceries. Stay warm. Bundle up. And I'll see you next time, Noir. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime.
Take care.
Take care. And that just leaves you, my schmoes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this week. We'll see if anybody is around playing some Shadowverse here midday on a Friday. That was a really cool deep dive into the new meta. I feel better equipped to do this. Thanks again to Noir, and thanks to you guys for hanging out. I will see you next week on Monday for more, probably some Fire Emblem love. Have a great weekend, everybody. Roar for Dragoncraft, or bleed for Bloodcraft.